Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I'm the CEO and executive producer of the This Is It Network, where we create and connect amazing, and remarkable women to inspiring stories by creating content and distributing it not only on thisisitTV.com, but now through our new membership group. It's going to be so exciting. I forgot earrings today. I know. The next videos I'll add some earrings in. My mother would be very, very disappointed. You have to add earrings to everything, Chow. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. I'm having a good morning. I'm getting so organized. Don't you guys, I don't know if any of you have ever been in this scenario where you feel as if you're getting organized and you feel really, really good about it. I feel so good about getting organized and what that looks like and feels like for me. So I am in a space where I am getting organized and I'm putting stuff together for a number of the different things that we've got going on. So I hope that you guys are feeling the same type of way and moving into the week. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Good morning, Lisa. Happy Wednesday to all of you. Just sorting out some things, getting everything set and ready to go. There we are. I'm excited. I'm excited that you guys join me each and every day. There's a number of different things that we've got going on. And today I want to talk to you guys about what you've got going on and the way in which we set our goals. And so often we're setting goals and we're not being realistic about the goals that we are setting. We're not being realistic about what it is that we are doing. We're setting vague goals and intentions. And we're still walking into August. We're in August, still walking into the fall, still walking into September with these kind of vague goals that you have in mind for what it is that you're doing. And for me, I want you to know that it is about being really, really clear on what it is that you've got going on. Good morning, Joe. Hi, Tara. How you guys doing? Got a lot of devices going on here because I want to make sure that I'm able to say hello to everybody that is tuning on in. So for me, my friends, it's really, really important that we're setting realistic and attainable goals within the short term. You know, I talk about the to-do list versus the today list. But I think that when you're writing down your goals, we're still thinking in a grandiose way. I was speaking to a lot of people yesterday. I was in back-to-back meetings, and we were talking about large scale of goals and objectives, and I think that they are amazing. You know, I coined them as our tattoo goals, things that we want, things that, you know, we're dreaming about that can only be surgically removed, versus our sticker goals, which are things that we need to attain today, things that we need to work on right now. And I'm so you know, it's so important that you guys understand the importance of setting those realistic goals. Today is a Wednesday. I know that some of you look to set goals on Monday and can only, you're so diligent in the way in which you do. Well, it's Wednesday, so I can't start my workout on a Wednesday. I have to wait until Sunday. I mean, all of these things in which we talk ourselves out of getting very disciplined within our space. And I really want for us to be disciplined in what it is that we're doing. I really want us to truly acknowledge where it is that we want to go and set a goal accordingly so we can get there. So are we setting realistic goals for ourselves? And if we are not setting realistic goals, how can we turn that on immediately? How can we get those realistic goals on paper so we can move forward towards them? Fall is coming. I know it's like winter's coming. Fall's coming. And so even though we are not in the most traditional space like we've used to being and executing, we're still in a space where we, at this point, things are going to change in whatever way. The students are going to go back to school, whether it be virtual or whether it be in person. This is the time that everything gets turned on. I'm lucky enough to be part of the faculty at Temple University. So we had a series of different meetings yesterday to figure out what that's going to look like. Fall is coming. And typically in the fall, at least for me, that's a huge part of what it is that I'm doing to attack that fourth quarter, that's October, November, December, right? How am I going to live in this space with the realistic goals that I have? And I want you to really look at what you're building, what you're doing, who you're talking to, who you're reaching out to, both professionally and personally, and set the goals in place. Hi, Mandy, how are you? Set the goals in place so you can really move forward in an aggressive way. Because I think the more realistic, the more realistic your goals are, the more apt you are to adhere to them. These kind of pie in the sky types of scenarios are good for your long-term. Hey, Focus. Good for your long-term. Hi, Kimberly. But we really want to focus on what it is that we're doing within the short term. What are our goals? How can we set realistic goals for what it is that we've got going on? And so often we are thinking loose. Good morning. We're thinking loose about what it is that we want to do and what it is that we want to accomplish. I know that hi Tina, I know that we are in completely untraditional scenarios. This is the wild, wild west out here. There is no playbook for this. There was nothing for us to reference. It's not as if we look, the last pandemic, we did this. The last time we were quarantined, we did this. This is new territory for all of us. So the best thing that we can do is get organized with what we want to accomplish. Get organized with what it is that we are looking to do. Because so often, right? So often we're distracted by, I don't know what's going to happen, so I can't have a plan. And I said that in the first 2 weeks of quarantine. I'm going to sit and eat these Oreos, and it's out of my hands. I got nothing to do. I can't do anything, right? And there was a sense of discomfort in that. I don't work well in ambiguous spaces. I work well in defined spaces, but I had to realize that I needed to define those spaces on my own. I needed to figure out what it is that I was going to say, what it is that I was going to do, so I could live the best life that I could, even in these uncertain times. So what I ask you to do is to set realistic goals for yourself, to understand what it is that you've got going on, and then be able to address what it is that you need. The ambiguous nature of one day it will, and when we are back to normal, I mean, my goodness, we're going to wait for somebody else to deem when our lives are normal? Or are we going to live our lives today in an organized fashion to get ourselves back to where it is that we want to be? And that can't be, good morning, Taquan Allen. I love you, my friends. Good morning, Taquan makes me happy. These morning messages mean so much to me and are a selfish act because I need to set realistic goals as things begin to change, good morning, Orinthia, as all those things begin to adjust. And I have to look at what it is that I've created to say, okay, what am I going to do? What is this going to look like? What is this going to feel like? I can't wait to set my goals when somebody else determines how I'm going to live this. Good morning, Marie. I have to be able to attack it in a really specific and strategic way. So instead of waiting for whatever, the news to tell you, for schools to tell you, set your plan, set your own goals, right? Set your own goals. Allow for yourself to be able to run your own race by setting your own path. Be as specific as you can be based on what it is you can truly control. We are waiting. We are constantly waiting for someone to tell us. We are living a life right now, right, Kimberly? I take the action towards your vision of the future you are building. Amen to that. Because that's what you're going to need to do. This is not a relay. Orinthia, I love my track analogies. This ain't a relay. Nobody's going to give you the baton. You have to start your own race. And I want for you to be able to understand the importance of that, because we are in non-traditional, uncertain times. And if we are constantly with bated breath waiting for somebody to tell us what we're supposed to be doing, we are not going to move forward. We're not. And that is what I'm feeling like. I'm waiting. I'm watching. I don't care what you watch. I don't care what side of the world you are on or the opinion that you have. We are all with bated breath waiting for somebody to give us permission to set our own goals or go after what we need to. And what I'm saying to you is that today is the day you set your own goals and you are specific and you are realistic within it. Those of you that follow and fan me, right? You know that I say, we're not writing a to-do list. We're writing a today list. And in that today list needs to be a realistic set of goals for you, for your business, for you, for your personal space. It cannot be a space where we leave it up to chance or leave it in somebody else's hands to tell us what we are going to do with the energy in which we possess, or the skill set in which we have, or the family in which we love. We are going to make a plan. We're going to make a plan, because waiting for other people is simply just an excuse, right? for you not to have to deal with it on your own, for you not to have to come in contact with your own circumstances. So what we're going to do is we're going to deal today. And we're going to set realistic goals, attainable things that we can go after. Right, Orinthia? I hear you. Right? Set realistic goals in the things in which we need to go after. Because there's so much that we can accomplish. There's so much that we can do. There's so much within our control. Right? We write these things. I want to be wealthy. You know? I want to pay off my house. Specific. How are you going to do that? I want to sell 5 more clients. Specific in this space. Specific in this space. Because I'm a woman, I'm faith. Believe me, I pray while I'm walking, I pray while I'm sitting, I pray while I'm doing all of these amazing things. Oh, Taquan, right? I do. But there needs to be action that goes along with it. There needs to be a goal set, and so you can determine the steps in which you need to take in order to move things forward. Good morning, Ange. For me, it's so super important. Because every day it's about, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till somebody tells me what I'm supposed to do. I'm going to wait for somebody to tell me that this is what I should be doing and this is what I should be thinking. We're going to set our own goals today. We're going to set our own goals. I was like that as it relates to myself and as it relates to my weight and my health and all of these things. And this is me being realistic. I wanted to be healthier. I want to be healthier. I want to be healthier. But I wasn't taking care of myself. So I set the goal to take care of myself. I set the goal that I'm going to do this. I set the goal that I'm going to meet you all here at 11 o'clock every day. And I'm going to share a sense of positivity. I'm going to share a little bit of inspiration to keep us moving through this mess. Good morning, Dana. I'm going to do my best in order to set forth in that way. And I'm going to make sure that I at least provide a little bit of a morning message, a little bit of a reason to scream your dream each and every morning. That is what I'm going to do. That was part of a goal that I set. That just didn't miraculously happen. I'm not here because I'm just going to roll on out of bed and see where the day takes me. I'm structured within that because I have goals that I want to meet. I'm structured within that because I have things that I want to do, and I have things that I would like to pay off, and I have kids that I would like to take care of, and a home that I would like to be comfortable. So I set goals. The ambiguous nature of your life is unfair to the goals and the objectives that you have. You must be specific because what you want is specific. So you must get involved in your own success, get involved in your own goals. I know that it's hard. And I know that it's easy to be distracted by the bouncing ball that is everything that is going around. I know that you can look at news and look at all of these distractions and be like, I will wait until somebody figures it out. But that somebody, my friends, is you. That somebody, my friends, is 100% you. We can control what we can control. I can control these 4 walls. I control my children. I can control the space in which I am in, so I'm going to do my best to set goals so I can be successful. I want you to focus. I want you to find your voice. I want you to no longer whisper. I want you to scream your dream. I want that to happen. But in order for that to happen, we got to sit down with ourselves, friends, and we've got to determine what's going to work. Good morning, Candy. We got to determine what it is our goals are for ourselves. We got to release the ambiguous notion of large-scale accomplishments that will happen overnight. We have to get involved in the journey that we have by setting small goals. If you follow me, it's sticker goals. Stickers lead to permanent tattoos. Stickers lead and get you closer to where it is that you want to be. You need to set goals today. Goals that you can envision, goals that you can touch and you can feel. Those goals will get you closer to your long-term objectives. I promise you that. But without setting them, living in this ambiguous nature of what is going on in this world will leave us with ambiguous results. And frankly, you can't deposit that. Right, my friends? Right? You can't take a sort of check to the bank. So we need to be really focused on what it is that we want. So we receive certain things, we receive focus, we receive exactly what it is that we have dreamt, what we've prayed for, all of those things, but you need goals. And so today I beg you to set some goals. Allow yourself the forgiveness of, okay, I have relaxed, I was confused, and now I have clarity. So I am going to now set goals today. You can pizza in pajamas, get yourself a cup of coffee, a glass of Pinot Grigio, whatever works for you, and just sit with yourself and set those realistic goals for yourself. Set the realistic goals. You deserve them. There are things in which you want, and you will not receive those things. Good morning, Dana. The sisters are here. I love them. You will not receive those things. You will not receive those things in life if you are not putting forth the goals. Enough with this scenario. You want real things. You have to have real goals. You have to set real expectations and be very, very, very specific. So we're going to set goals today. Promise me. I know. And I'm going to put earrings on. I know, Joe. Joe's disappointed. Stella and Dot is disappointed I don't got earrings on. But I want you guys to make sure that you're taking care of yourselves. I do this every day. Every day. Every single day. I do this every day at 11 o'clock from Monday through Friday. If you are interested in working with me, thank you so much, Angie. If you're interested in working with me, there's information within the post. I would love for you to follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. If this was needed for you, it may be needed for someone else. So feel free to share this post. Share it out. Let people know to follow, fan, and like us if they're looking for a little bit of inspiration. I know we are surrounded by people that are in this dark or gray space that are trying to navigate and find positivity where elsewhere it does not live. And I am dedicated to doing that for as many people as possible. So I will see you guys tomorrow at 11 o'clock. Don't forget, again, follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV, and log on to thisisittv.com for more information. Until tomorrow, take care of yourself, set some goals, find your voice, and scream your dream. Take care, guys. Bye.